And then like the engine like blew out.
Oh.
So I went out in the garage and checked the circuit breaker to see if like it got tripped, but it didn't work.
You really are here working. Thanks for doing all the dishes last night.
Come and take the bite if you have it is big.
Is it good?
Yeah, it's good.
Is it crying?
No.
Hello you guys. It has been kind of a busier-ish day today, but I wanted to vlog a little bit. This morning, Boston had an appointment and then we went out for some coffee. Last night we had our family over to celebrate my brother's birthday, so I just had some cleaning up to do. And I also needed to make a loaf for the week. I just feel like it's been a little bit busy today, but I figured I would go ahead and vlog because it's been a while since I have last vlogged, but I wanted to show you guys. I went to Marshall's the other day and it had been so long since I had been to Marshall's. It is my birthday coming up soon, and so I figured I would treat myself a little bit. We have been needing a rug in this front room forever now. The other one just shed a lot and it just got so disgusting, and so it was finally time to replace that one, and we got this super soft one. Let me show ya. This is the rug, and then we also got a blanket here too. Kind of like a little mini spring refresh, but I didn't go super crazy or anything. I am obsessed with this blanket. It is so cute. Last year we didn't really do anything seasonal for the house just because we had literally just bought the house and didn't have a ton of money to spare on all the fun seasonal things. And this year I figured I would splurge just a little bit on some fun spring things. I didn't go super crazy, but I just got the blanket and the rug. I feel like rugs are usually pretty expensive, but this one is washable and it was only $60, and I feel like it is pretty big for only being $60, so super happy about the purchase. I am obsessed with this front room. It's my favorite place to do a coffee in the morning, to have my Bible time, and so it was just nice to kind of refresh it. And it also gets the most sunlight during the day, so I just love it. It is my favorite little spot. Maybe next year I will do a little bit extra and do like the pillows and all of that, but we just don't have the funds for all of that yet. So anyway, that is a little mini, very, very mini spring refresh haul. Are you having fun? Whee! Oh, too high, too high. Whee! Oh my goodness, your butt goes. From the park, I just finished up my loaf bread, and now I think I'm gonna make a little bit of dessert for small group tonight.
Trying it, but personally I like lemon.
You'd like lemon?
Yeah, I just feel like if you mess with like lemon, it would be like pretty tart.
Yeah, I'll do lemon. With like a cream cheese frosting?
Yeah.
Hi, baby.
Want me to pick one?
Okay, I'm about to put my bread in the oven, and she looks a little messed up. So hopefully she still turns out okay, but I let her sit for a little bit longer than I should have earlier because we went to the park. So it said to let her sit for like an hour, but I let her sit for like 2-3-ish hours. So hopefully it still turns out fine. And then here I am just making some lemon cupcakes for small group tonight. So hopefully they turn out okay because I've never made them before. Good morning. It is the next morning. It has been so long since I've gotten up earlier than 8 o'clock. I just have been so tired this last week, and I don't really know why. I mean, last weekend we went to New York, and long story short, our flight home, we missed it and ended up having to drive all the way home. Ever since then, I feel like I've still been recovering because that was a really rough drive back for me, for Boston, for Chad, for literally every single one of us. We were all just not doing great. Boston honestly did as good as he could have, so we just feel really grateful that he did so well. Me, on the other hand, girl, I was unwell, and I feel like I've still been recovering ever since, and I've also been working, so you know, just a lot going on. But this morning I actually got up at 6. I feel like my time with the Lord has been lacking, and I do try to spend time with the Lord throughout the day. Like, obviously you're supposed to pray without ceasing. That's a lot easier said than done. But you know, my goal is to obviously pray without ceasing and constantly be in the presence of the Lord. I'm working on that, but there's nothing like uninterrupted time in the Word. Nothing like it. And so my goal is to wake up early on the days that I don't work, to specifically spend time with the Lord and have like 30 minutes to an hour of just uninterrupted prayer and time in the Word. And I feel like it just really starts my day off so well. And eventually I want to do this also on the days that I do work, but I already get up so early for work, so it's just hard for me to get up even earlier. Obviously I know that I need to make it a priority because I definitely do not spend nearly enough time on the days that I work with the Lord, and I feel like those days I actually need it more so because I'm interacting with so many people. There is so much gossip in the workplace. You know all the gossip if you are a nurse. I feel like there's just so much gossip with all the psychosocial situations and with all the other staff members, and I feel like it is so important to go in with the armor of the Lord put on already, rather than going in to everything just completely naked and not knowing how to react to those situations or how to, guard yourself and fight for the Lord in those situations, if that makes sense. I know I haven't done the best job not gossiping and just remaining true to who I am and who God calls me to be in the workplace, and that's also something that I'm working on. So all that to be said, there is something so special about morning time with the Lord. I feel like it just really sets up your mind for the day. You can, you're putting on the full armor of God right in the beginning of the day so that you are ready for anything that comes. And obviously that is ideal. We are studying John right now in my small group, and so it has just been so incredible to read through John while also watching The Chosen. I feel like it just really puts a visualization of everything that's going on, and it just hits that much harder. You know what I mean? So I highly recommend, if you have no idea where to start in the Bible, go watch The Chosen, read John or any of the Gospels along with it, and it's just life-changing. So also just wanted to say that these cupcakes turned out so freaking good. I was shook at how good they were, and everybody ended up loving them. There weren't as many people that showed up at small group last night, so not all of them got eaten, so I'll probably put them out for dinner tonight. But seriously, they were so good. I highly recommend. I will link down the recipe below. We we are upstairs doing laundry. Boston just woke up. I wanted to show you guys because we just got this out of the wash. This was one of the other things that I got from Marshall's. It's a cute little set for Boston, and I just thought it was literally the cutest thing ever. Look at the print. It's little cars, and I am just obsessed. We also went to Costco and got some jammies for him. Costco always has really cheap baby stuff, and you can get them in sets. Like all 3 of these came in a set, and I think it was like maybe $12. So it ended up being like $4 a piece, which is such a good deal. So just want to show you guys that. We're gonna do some laundry, and there he is, just playing with the plant in the corner. This plant actually started thriving. For a while it was not doing well because we needed to repot it, and then we repotted it, and then it just was like dying for a while. But now she is like coming back to life. Also, I wanted to show you guys this room because this room is like plant haven. It is our main guest room, and this is where we store our plants because it gets really, really great sun. And our plants are thriving in here. This is the guest room. I am loving how green it is. Honestly, this room probably has like the best fresh air because of all of the different plants. Baby. This one's a baby. That's a doggy. This is a baby. Say sandwich. What's behind the gate? A family. There's a family. I just got dressed to get a little workout in. I want to talk about something real quick because I feel like a lot of you guys can probably relate, and hopefully this will be helpful for some of you guys. I am over a year postpartum. I'm still not to the weight that I was before I got pregnant. And I just want to say that is normal, and I don't know if I will ever be at that weight again. I'm always going to try my best to be the healthiest version of myself, but my body has changed so much, and I am just trying to be confident in what it looks like right now and not waste away a single minute of my life looking at myself with disgust or looking down on myself. I saw this video the other day, and it was somebody saying when you are 50, 60, 70 years old, you're gonna look back at yourself and be like, why was I so hard on myself? I looked so good. And I feel like even now I can say that for when I was 16, 17, even in my early 20s. I'm almost 27 now. And I look back to even when I was in my early 20s, and I was like, wow, I don't know why I was trying so hard to lose weight all the time and constantly watch what I ate, because I looked great. And I feel like in 10, 15, 20 years, I'm probably going to look back at this time in my life and think the exact same thing. So I am definitely my biggest critic. You are your biggest critic. And I just wanted to say that because I was chatting with a friend at work the other day, and we were both just talking about, obviously, like, we could be healthier, we could look better, but at the end of the day, our body literally housed a whole human for 9 months, nurtured and grew that human, and now my baby is 15 months old, and I did that. I grew him in my own body, and I feel like I need to be a little bit easier on myself. And obviously that's easier said than done, because I have definitely been pretty hard on myself, and I've been not very confident in what I looked like, especially in the last year postpartum, and comparing myself and being like, why did I not bounce back like other people do? But everybody's bodies are so different, and I just want to not waste another second thinking about how I could look better, because it is truly just a waste of time. Anyway, I am gonna go get a little workout in, and I'll catch you guys up in a little bit.